Hello, my beauties. Today I'm coming up with a Navratri makeup look because it has been long pending and I had to show you the easiest, most simplest way of putting up makeup. So I'm starting with the blush because I am currently into underpainting era. So I'm starting with Road Blush. It's in the shade Juice Box, I guess. I get lots of queries about this underpainting technique because people think that it is way too much products on the face. Well, actually, I'm placing everything on my face and then blending it out instead of going the other way around. That's why it looks way too much. But the amount of products that we use, it's the same amount of product that we used in our traditional makeup, or sometimes even lesser than the actual traditional makeup that we do. Anyway, we are just focusing onto underpainting today because it is the most simplest, most easiest way of putting makeup. You have seen I have applied the concealer after the blush, and now I'm putting up the highlighter on the highest points of my cheeks, and all of these is going to get reflected when we apply the foundation on top of it. So it's going to be like a very natural shake makeup. And now we are going to chisel our face with the contour. I'm placing it into the places where it's been required, and you can literally see that the way I have mapped my face. And now I'm going to blend out the contour with a blending brush from Real Techniques. As you can see, my contour is placed a little lower than the usual because I always use the blush and the contour combination for mapping out my face. And it's absolutely necessary to contour your jaws because I have a chubby face and I need to chisel it down just to make it look like I have a smaller chiseled face. So that's why I never skip the jawline contouring. Now when it comes to blending the concealer, mind you, I have just placed the dots of the concealer, but when you blend the concealer on top of your bare skin, it is going to look very stark, very different from the usual one, because usually when you put the foundation first and then you try to blend the concealer on top of it, it's going to get meshed up. But here I am just creating stark difference on the camera. Now it's time to use the foundation. As you have seen, I'm just applying one pump of foundation into the places where it's been required. I'm not putting all over the face because the coverage we are getting is from the contour, the blush and concealer, and the foundation is only used to blend out everything together. As you have seen, I've applied a teeny weeny amount of foundation on top of my face because it is the key to do the underpainting technique. And as far as the choice of foundation goes, you have to use a sheer to medium coverage foundation, which is very liquidy. It's easy to blend it out and it performs really well in comparison to full coverage foundations or any other foundations. Sometimes I also use the stick foundation. Not sometimes, but most of the times, I guess, because stick foundations have a creamy texture, creamy formula, which becomes very easy for us to blend all the things out onto our face. As you can see, everything is in its place, and I have just applied the setting powder on top of it. So before judging this technique, you need to do it at least at home when you are alone, and just try this technique and just see how it performs on your face, whether you like it or not, whether you are over blending it or under blending it. You need to try it at least for once, just to know how it is going to look on your face. So I'm going for the Garba. I cannot rely completely on the cream products to last long. That's why I'm using powder, bronzer, highlighter, blush on top of everything that we have applied, so that my makeup lasts long throughout the Garba night. So Garba is basically a very strenuous kind of a dance where when you perform it, you are definitely going to sweat, and your makeup has to be in its own wrong place. Otherwise, just forget it. If you think that you are going to look nice and cute with just a cream products, no, it's not gonna happen, because we live in a very hot humid place, because it's raining also, so we have to keep the weather in mind. Hence we have to apply powder products on top of cream products. All right, another thing that I have set the video on 2x, because I myself don't watch the videos at 1x on YouTube, so I just thought, why waste time and keep it as 2x itself. So that's that. And now we are moving on to the eyes. Usually I don't do eye makeup, but it's Navratri time. I thought, why let our eyeshadow palettes sit idle in my drawer, because I don't wear it, but I buy it, but sometimes I have to use it up, so for the sake of using up the palette, I'm applying my eyeshadow. And I always go for brown eyeshadows first. Like, I like to have brown in my eyes and then throw up some shimmer on top of it, and that's it. Okay, and there's another thing, that whenever I'm applying eyeshadow, I need to apply it on my lower lids as well. Sometimes the makeup requires to skip the lower lids, but usually if you are applying it, why not do it on the lower side of the eyes. So now we are going with the shimmer. It's just a bronzy brownish shimmer that I'm applying, so it looks like I haven't done much of the work, but still it looks good, and it gives the brownish tint on my eyes. Now it's time to apply the kajal. There is no traditional look where I don't apply kajal, so it's like a must thing. So I'm just tightlining my waterline as well as the lash line, and I'm just going to smoke it out a little bit, not much, but little bit, so that we can have a nice smoky eyes too. For that, I'm using the eyeliner brush from Real Techniques. It's a very huge brush, but it works really well for smoking it out. Moving on to the mascara, I'm using Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. It's my ride or die mascara, because I have been using it for past 10 years and it has worked perfectly on my lashes. And it's cheap, it's like 500 bucks or something, so it's much cheaper for me to apply mascara on everyday basis. Moving on to the lips, I'm using Love Triangle lipstick from Stays 99 Beauty. I don't know the shade, but I think it was Orchid something, Orchid Nude. Okay, and this lipstick lasts throughout the night without any touch-ups. Okay, talking about touch-ups, I need a last touch-up with the MAC Studio Fix compact powder. This is the old version. As you can see, I'm just like finishing it up. I'm just placing it all over the place and locking in my whole makeup. Also, I'm going to skip the setting spray, because I'm going to sweat a lot and the setting spray might get into my eyes, so I'm completely skipping it. So I have made a habit of applying Kala Tika whenever I'm stepping out of my house, because it's a must thing for me. And that's it, our makeup is done. I'm ready to rock the garba, and this is my chaniya choli that I'm wearing, and this is the back of my dress. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, and help me grow my channel. I would be eternally grateful for this. Sending lots of love, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah.